Hey guys, welcome back to another new exciting video, another new free AI product, and its name is Odysseus. And this time, this product is from one of the biggest YouTube creator, PewDiePie. 2 days ago, he made a video that he has made a new product and he released all of this code on his GitHub profile. And here you see Odysseus. And I am currently running this product locally, so I will show you all of that setup, that how you can run it, all of that step-by-step process, and you can use any of the local model that you are using or that you have installed in your machine, and also you can use any of the cloud model also. And basically it is same as the OpenWave UI, but here in case of Odysseus you will find many features than OpenWave UI. So if you go to this GitHub page, he has written this thing, that a self-hosted AI workspace. And here you see on the left hand side you will find this menu, search, email, tool, and under this tool you will find this brain, calendar, compare, cookbook, deep research, gallery, library, notes, task, theme. And not only that, if you go to the settings, there you will find that add model option. Basically you can use any of the endpoint, and here add it. Currently I have added this open router, and all of the models that are exist on open router, I will get access to that. Right, now if I just place myself on the left hand side, you will see it in a clear way. See here that there is a two option. One is the agent, another one is the chat. So if I select this chat, then you will be able to do the normal chat with this any of the selected model. So here you see, as I have provided the open router in the model section, so that's why all of the models from open router are appearing here. Right, now if I just write Leguna, so this is my one of the favorite model, and if I just write hi simply, and here you see it is processing the request, and I got the response, hello, how can I assist you today? So you see the interface, it is looking very cool. Right, now I have selected the chat option here. Now if I select the agent, then it will work as an agent. And here you can upload any of the documents, and you can attach any of the files or folder from your local machine. So if I just select this attach file, here you see it is asking me to select that file. Right, and now let me show you that how this email feature actually works. So just stay with me till the end. I will show you all of that setup process one by one, step by step. Okay, so let me place myself here, and on the left hand side you will find this email. So if I just go to this email section, and here you see it is now loading the email. Why it is loading email? Because I have actually provided email here. So if I go to the settings option, on the left hand side you will find the settings. Click here and come to this integration, and here you see I have added one dummy email here. So if I just add my own personal email here like this way, then I will fetch all of the email information here. Okay, so this is the name, here you see, and this is the email, the actual email you need to provide. So for the confidential purpose, I have not provided the actual my email, but in your case you have to do this setup like this way. So imap.gmail.com if you are using the Gmail, but otherwise if you are using any Outlook, so in that case if you hover on this, and you will find this way. Okay, otherwise you can search on internet that what can be the IMAP server host in case of Gmail or Outlook or any other provider. After that, this is the port by default they will show you, and you have to just keep the username here, and you have to provide the password. So for password, here you see that it will ask you to provide the Gmail password that is for your email, right? And just keep it all of the same, and you can actually save it. So when you will save it, you will be able to access it on the left hand side email portion. Okay, and here you see under the settings you will find this email, and all the email related tasks you can define here, and also the writing style. So let's say you want to send email to anyone, you can do the setup here, and also the email related reminder you can do the setup here. Okay, so now let me show you one example. On the left hand side, if I just go to the email and if I open it, so if I click on this new, here you see here actually when I am clicking new, okay, so here you see it has opened this new email window. Here in this to section you can give the recipient email and write the subject and write the email here, the actual body. And on the left hand side here you see that this is your email and means from which email you want to send the mail, and automatically it will be managed through the agent, right? So on the left hand side you will find this calendar also, means you can actually set up your calendar here, and also you can fetch all of this scheduled event that are already scheduled in your mail, that will appear here. So that's why first you need to add the mail, then all of this will be appear here. And here you see compare. So compare means if you want to compare any two model, that you can do here. Okay, and next this deep research. So here you see you can actually do the deep research on any topic here. And those who are not getting that how it will be helpful, so one thing is that you can use this Odysseus as a agent and as a self-hosted AI workspace, where you are not sending your data to the cloud or to any other third-party provider, and you can do your work. Okay, if you are using any agent, then what you need to do, let's say any third-party agent like Minimax agent is there and other lot of AI agents are there. Okay, so if you are using that cloud hosted AI agent, then you are sending your data, right? But here you are not sending your data. You can access or you can continue your work without sending it any other servers, and you can host it locally. Okay, and here you see on the left hand side you can configure the task. So this is a kind of cron job so that you can set up. Here you see this kind of events and cron expression. Here you see you can write, means on which day or at which time you want to do this kind of task. So this is a kind of exciting feature that I have found helpful in case of email or in case of calendar or in case of document. What kind of things or what kind of task you want to run at which time, you can define that. Okay, and you can see that there are predefined tasks present. You can add any kind of task that you want, and with the help of AI also you can make your own task, right? So these are the thing guys, and you also please use it. Okay, let me show you the step by step process to do the setup. So for that, go to this GitHub and here scroll down below, and I will recommend you to use the Docker for this, because that will be very much helpful for you. And why it will be helpful, because it will install the Docker image. So whenever you will start working, you just run that image, and when your work is done, it will close that. Okay, and then if you ask me that if I run that image and close it, then how it will store that in the memory. So by default here you see they will use the ChromaDB, and also for private search they are using another engine, and for notification they are using some engine. So for database purpose they are using the vector memory ChromaDB. Here you see ChromaDB, this one they will use. Okay, so the setup is very simple. So first step you need to do this git clone. Let me show you that what I have done. You just follow me and do the same thing. First just do this git clone. Okay, this is the line you need to execute. Then go to that folder cd odysseus. They have also done the same thing, cd odysseus, and cp.env.example2.env. So in case of Windows, you need to just write the copy instead of cp. You need to write the copy, but if you are on Linux or Mac, then you can execute this cp command. Okay, so actually I tried this cp command, but it did not work, so that's why I tried this copy. Okay, now it will copy that file, and now you have to run this docker compose -t build. So basically you need to add the docker And for that you need to install the Docker also locally. You just please install it according to your operating system, Windows, Linux or Mac. I am recommending you to use the Docker because it will be very very helpful if you use the Docker. Otherwise you can do this native installation, and but if you use the Docker, then you will get a lot of advantage, believe me. Okay, and it is not that much hard. So after installing the Docker, just do that next process of that software. After that, you need to just run this Docker composer minus d minus build inside this Odysseus folder. Okay, so let me just show you what it did. So it will take around 5 to 10 minutes to do or to install all of these packages. Here you see just ran this command docker compose r minus t minus build inside Odysseus folder, and within 5 to 10 minutes it actually download. Actually it took 5 minutes for me, and it did all of these things. Okay, now when it will do all of these things, after that you need to run this Docker desktop. But remember one thing, when you are running this Docker this command, okay, you need to open this Docker desktop. After opening this Docker desktop, please run this command docker compose r minus t minus build. Otherwise, it will not work. This is my experience I have shared with you. And after that, inside this images folder, you will find these three. Okay, these three. So you can actually click on this run, and when you will run all of these images, come to this container, and here you will see that all these three are running. Okay, all these three are running, and after that you need to run this Odysseus also. Okay, you have to run this Odysseus also. So after running all of this, you need to open the 7000 port. Yes, by default they are hosting it on the 7000 port. They have also written this thing also, where they have written, yes, localhost 7000. Just open that and you will find this kind of login page, and here give any username, and just you are creating an admin account, so give a username here according to your choice, and give a strong password, and confirm password and create admin account. And after that you will find this kind of page. Okay, now you are good to go to use this Odysseus, and please use it and let me know your experience with this new product. And I am not promoting this product, guys. I just found some kind of helpful, and I just want to gather some feedback from you guys that you how much is it helpful, because if some people use it and they share their experience on various use cases, then only I will get some feedback. Because if I only use this product and my use cases are limited, but if most of the people use, then on various use cases they will share the feedback on comment section, then I will get the actual feedback. Okay, then I can share all of the people's experience, maybe some in other videos. Then you will also get the idea that what kind of use case that you can perform inside this product or not, and is it helpful or not, right? So I hope that you got all of the points helpful. And another thing is that this Odysseus actually, think of it a combination of ChatGPT style chat interface plus AI agent platform plus deep research tool plus document editor plus note plus task manager. Yes, note feature is also there on the left hand side. You can take the notes here, and this is also AI supported, right? And local model manager, multimodal comparison tool, memory system, MCP. Yes, MCP is also there. So if you go to the settings, and if you come to this below agent tool, and here you see there are a lot of agent tool for code, for search, for documents, for media. Okay, there are a lot of tools they have integrated, kind of MCP. Okay, and what are the features? Yes, these are feature, and this is a comparison between Open Web UI and Odysseus. So Open Web UI also same self-hosted AI workspace, but there are some features that are limited. Here you see I have listed down, so you can take a screenshot, but Odysseus actually supports all of them. Okay, so yes guys, I hope that this video is helpful for you. If you found helpful, don't forget to subscribe this channel, don't forget to like this video. See you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye, take care.